Gubler is costing us a fortune. No, actually, Matthew, I've watched Matthew for a long time, and I've always found him to be exceedingly talented, and I think that, you know, everybody's finding out here, he's a real director. I mean, this isn't a vanity thing that he's doing.
Go for it, Jason. Yes. Whatever the director says.
I studied filmmaking, and that's why I came to Los Angeles, was to be a director, and then I ended up on the show sort of by accident. The first year, I sort of looked at a lot of things from the directing side, and it drove me really insane and made it really hard to, like, act. So season 2, I stopped being neurotic about, like, do they have a good camera angle? You know, and worrying about stuff like that. And then season 3,
action.
I started to realize I really wanted to make a play to direct one of these, and then finally I asked Ed, and he said, yeah, sure.
He's so happy. There's nothing better than watching somebody do a thing that they love to do. That makes you feel very excited. So I'm very excited.
I got very lucky with Simon and Erica writing this, and they just gave me a really superb script, and I couldn't be happier or more creatively excited.
Matthew has been an absolute dream. He started prepping this episode with us, and he percolated over it and thought about it and would text us every once in a while ideas that he had. He's so incredibly prepared that by the last day of prep we said, really, we haven't shot this thing yet?
It's funny because everything I've done before has been on a very small scale and a small budget, and I thought that gave you, like, the ultimate control. I'm kind of a control freak, and, like, with everything I've ever done, I've done everything. Like, I've sewn the costumes, I've, like, picked the actors up, I've set the camera, like, done my crappy lighting, and, like, done everything. This was far easier because you're working with people that are so good at their jobs, so it was, like, just such a relief to not have to do anything other than, like, direct.
How about that Gubler? Wow, it seems like it would be nice to be him. Young and smart and handsome. I guess I can't come back as Gubler because he's already alive, and so am I.
The casting was the most fun. I was really sort of thinking of names for months prior to it, and I really wanted to work with Bud Cort and Beth Grant.
I met Matthew in Rome on a picture called The Life Aquatic. He asked me to do this, and I jumped. I just thought it would be so much fun to work with him, and it is.
From the second he started talking to me after the table read, I went, oh my God, fasten your seatbelt.
He's so nurturing. I mean, he's not even like, he hasn't come up to me and been like, hey, could you do this? I mean, maybe we still have another day. So maybe tomorrow he'll be like, here's some shape up.
Once he shoots her and he comes to you, you can like come out of the box. Because you're awake. You know that he can't hurt you anymore, so now you're awake and you're ready.
I know that he's going to do this.
Exactly.
It's
going to be.
I was kind of worried because it's so much with the kids, and notoriously everyone is like, never work with kids or animals, but even in the, like, short films that I've made and everything I made before, I always quite like working with kids, but people were sort of stressing me out, for lack of a better term, like, oh, you've got like 5 kids in your episode, but they were the best to work with and the most fun to cast, and they brought so much that you just can't even think of when you're writing it or pre-producing it or anything like that.
This is the sort of the finale of the movie, and we're in a creepy crematorium, or a creepatorium, as they're occasionally called. It's a big moment for Charlie, this character who we wondered, is he good or bad? We're now realizing that he is actually good, and it's like a page long, or maybe even less, but there's a lot of little kids crying and a lot of strange geography to orchestrate. And it's also in a very small room because we're actually shooting at a real crematorium. This is going to be fun, but it's also stressful to me because I don't want to miss any of these integral moments to the piece. I think it's going good. I have it storyboarded quite nicely.
A lot of directors storyboard, but they actually, have an artist draw things. And Matthew's made his own storyboards, and there's 20 pictures on a page, except it's Gubler's drawing, so everyone looks like a dinosaur and maybe a little hand. I have 6 Gubler originals in my house that I've framed. They're all over the house. So his storyboard book, that is gold.
I've always had love for Matthew, like a brotherly love. Now I kind of have a crush on him. It's like, oh, this just makes him like even more cool and wonderful. And really, it's like, you're good at this too.
Action! It was really, truly the greatest experience ever, and it was such a pleasure all around.
Cut!
The best month of my life, for sure. It was so much fun.
Action!
Part of me was always really worried, like, I'm watching, like, it's still, like, I'm worried that, like, someone might have changed something that I didn't get, but yeah, it was perfect.
Cut! Very nice!